In this example, we're asked to simplify this complex fraction, 5/6 plus 1/9 over 5/2 minus 3/8. We call it complex when it contains little baby fractions embedded within the big fraction. Now we had a note number 85, that showed us two different methods for simplifying a complex fraction into a simple fraction. And one of them involves the case where you have a single fraction over a single fraction. That is not the case here. We have two fractions on the top and over two fractions on the bottom. That means we best use part B. Now the first step for part B is to find the least common denominator for the baby fractions. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to remember, what does it mean to find the LCD of the baby fractions? You take each denominator, factor it all the way down, and if possible, write that factorization in exponential form. See, 3 times 3 is 3 to the second power in exponential form. 2 is a factor all by itself. It doesn't break down. 8 is 2 times 2 times 2, which in exponential form is 2 to the third power. After you do this, you take your results and you multiply together each of the base numbers, but only use the highest power available. That gives you the LCD. In this case, the LCD is 2 to the third power times 3 to the second power. That's 8 times 9. Now you can leave it any way you want. You can multiply that together and get 72, or you could break it all the way down to 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. That might be a good idea to leave it broken down so we can simplify in step 2. We are going to multiply the given complex fraction by the LCD over the LCD. Then we're going to distribute that multiplication across the top and bottom. So here is our original complex fraction. It is equal to itself multiplied by the LCD across the top, LCD across the bottom. So multiplying every term that's separated by plus or minus signs on the top and the bottom by the LCD, we're multiplying, in this case we'll use the expanded form, 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. That's our LCD. And you see how we're doing it to every term on the top and on the bottom. What's going to happen is we'll get common factors on the top and bottom of each of the little baby fractions, and when we're finished simplifying, canceling, there'll be no more baby fractions, just a simple fraction. That gives us 5 times 2 times 2 times 3 plus 1 times 2 times 2 times 2. This is what's left over when we cancel. 5 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 minus 3 times 3 times 3. And then multiplying each of those terms, we get 60 plus 8 over 180 minus 27, which reduces to 68 over 153. And there's a common factor in those two numbers. It's 17. So we factor a 17 out of the top and bottom and cancel. Our final answer is 4/9.